Betty and I came to South Africa. I thought that the more education you have, the more money you're going to earn. That was true many years ago, but that is no longer true. Then there's something else you need to do to actually become financially successful or secure. So we started with the goal of making that extra $200 a month. But after 7 months of very hard work, our income reached $1,000 a month. And I was very excited. Then I realized that I could actually make this business my full-time career. So Betty and I have been very fortunate. Our business has grown to a number of countries. We've achieved some relative success. I quit my job in 1999, and since then I've been doing this business full-time. That in brief is our story. If you're a guest, I don't know what your story is going to be. What story will you tell your friends or relatives and the future generations what happened to you in the business? Okay, so it's a very simple thing. The decision Betty and I made, we worked very hard and we achieved relative success. Before I get into what the business does, let me explain the 4 ways that people use to generate income. Essentially, people make money in the following 4 ways. First is called a job. A job is when you work for somebody. After 30 days, they pay you a salary, or after 15 days, depending what your agreement is. A job is good, but at least you have a way to feed your family, to have money to buy clothes, a roof over your head, to put food on the table, to have transport, to have some basic medical care. But there's also the downside of a job. Now, there's a lot of internal politics in the employment situation. And because of advancing technology and artificial intelligence, employers have found very efficient ways to make or manufacture products or create services using less people, but achieving more because of advancing technology. So if you have a job, think about it carefully, because tomorrow there might not be a job for you. The second way people use to generate income is self-employment. This is when you get money which is you've saved, or you get money, you borrow money from your friends, you mortgage your house, you get your life savings, you start a business to provide a product or a service to the public in return for being paid. Self-employment is good because you determine how hard you work and how long you work. The challenge is the following. Number 1, the business tends to depend on your physical presence. If you're not there, no money comes in. If you fall sick, if you want to attend to family issues, if you want to go for holiday, you need to get somebody who understands what you do, or you close your business. And this somebody who understands what you do also has to be somebody who is trustworthy. A very simple test to know whether you own a business or not: go away from the business for 60 days. If the business collapses, you don't own the business owns you. The third way that people use to generate income is big business. These are people who invest huge capital. They have lots of employees. And accompanied with lots of employees are also a lot of labor issues. Anywhere there are more than 10, 15 people, there are always challenges with relationships at the workplace. The fourth way that people use to generate income is investments. This is when you get money which is over and above what you need, and you want to invest it in something that will give you a return. Investment is good because you determine how you're going to get money from what you've earned. But the challenge is this: not many investment vehicles give you a return on your investment. Most people would rather get a return off their investment. 2 things are needed to invest successfully. 1, in knowledge, and number 2, the skill. Because most people don't have the 2, they contract an investment specialist or a professional to invest money on behalf. Of course, they pay them a fee. There are other specialized ways that people use to generate income, which is sports people, musicians, writers, people who have extraordinary skill to provide service to the public. The question is there an ideal business? Is there a criteria you can use to say, This is an ideal business for creating or building wealth. I think it needs to have the following elements. Number one, low capital to start. One of the things that prevents people from starting a business, they say, is you need too much capital. A lot of capital is required. In our business, you require between 60 and 100 US dollars a month to start a global business. The next criteria is you need to get involved in distribution of goods and services. Why? Because this is what people need. If you look at any goods and services for the last, in the 60s and early 70s, any product or service that goes to the marketplace, 50% of the cost of the product would go to manufacturing and 50% would go to distribution costs. If you get to the 90s and the year 2000, that proportion shifted. About 20% of the cost of the product would be manufacturing costs and 80% distribution costs. Why is that so? Because of technology, the manufacturing cost has gradually reduced and found very efficient ways to produce goods and services. What that also means is that there is a great opportunity for creating wealth in distribution. The third thing you need is a global reach. Global reach simply means you need to be able to serve a lot of people using your product or your service. Neolife, or our company, does business in over 50 countries around the world. And in Africa, we do business in 14 countries. So we have a very large population to serve. The more people you serve with your product or service, the wealthier you become. The fourth element is you need leverage. Leverage simply means you find ways or efficient ways to multiply your time and your effort for doing business. Think about it. All of us have 24 hours a day. Why is it that some people become very wealthy? It's because they've learned how to leverage. That is, they cooperate with other people to multiply the amount of time their business is built. Leverage is one of the keys to success, or the secrets of very, very successful people. The fifth criteria is you need to get in consumable, high-quality products for a very simple reason. They have a repeat sale. I mean, you use cleaning material every single day. You use soap every day. You use skincare every day. You use things to clean your bathroom, your kitchen every day. And when it is finished, you go and buy some more. Why is that the case? Because the products you're using are consumable. A pair of shoes is not consumable. Why? You buy a pair of shoes now, the next time you buy is a year or two later on. That tells you that dealing with soap is a good business. It's not a very romantic or attractive thing, but it keeps you clean and people buy it and use it every single day. The sixth element is you need a business system to help you grow your business. A system is simply a series of tools, procedures, equipment that you use to grow your business so that it replaces you. It enables you to run a business the business to run in your absence. That's why the banks always have systems. Very large companies worldwide, all of them have systems. And then the last one is timing. Timing is very critical, because if you start your business at the wrong time, it doesn't gain traction, or it is too late on the growth curve. So those are the criteria for an ideal business. But what is this business I'm talking about? What is network marketing? Network marketing is a system of distribution of goods and products, very efficient, that takes the product from a manufacturer to a consumer through a middle person called a distributor. If you think about any traditional business or traditional product, before the product gets to the consumer, it passes through local distributors, retailers, wholesalers, advertising, people who keep adding to the cost of the product, without adding any value to the product. And who pays for it? It's the customer or the consumer. So what we've done, we've cut out all these middlemen, and the money which is available, because the company has said, has cut out all these middlemen, is paid to distributors like myself. So no advertising, no middleman, no wholesalers or retailers. Products are explained to customers in person. That means the customers make educated decision because of the information they get about the product. We are paid for referring customers to buy the product. The company has a way to monitor that. Products are researched and developed on your behalf. So you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself, because you have a whole support structure that helps you grow your business. There are no qualifications required except 3 things. Number 1, the desire for success. This has to come from your heart. Number 2 is the teachability. That is the willingness to work hard and learn. And then number 3, work hard by talking to people about our products and about the business. Those are the 3 key ingredients for success: a desire for success, teachability, and hard work. Jerry Brasfield, Jerry Brasfield is the founder of Neolife. When he was a teenager, he had very, very serious asthma, and his mother gave him natural remedies. And when he recovered, he said, maybe I should share this idea with my friends or neighbors in a small town called Porterville in California. That's how the dream of Neolife was started. Because Jerry realized that our health depends on good nutrition. 66 years later, Neolife is a global business operating in over 50 countries. But what has kept our business going all these years? There are 5 basic principles that we believe in that keep our business together. Number 1 is absolute honesty and integrity. It simply means we need to tell the truth about our product and about our business. We want to treat our customers and the public with integrity. The second one is people are number 1. The most important resource we have in our business is people. If we don't have people, we don't have a business, because people are the ones who use our products. The third one is high quality products that work. We've got some of the best scientists in the world who research and develop our products. Over this convention we had on Saturday, one of our top scientific science people, the Chief Scientific Officer, Dr. Susan Beck, gave us a presentation on the gut health. If you're a distributor, make sure you get this recording. It's a fantastic recording about our products. The fourth is equal opportunity for everybody. Everybody starts at the same level, man or woman, old or young. In fact, over this convention, we saw a 78-year-old lady who became a sapphire. Fantastic stories that we hear about our business. And then you need to have a long-range vision. A long-range vision simply means when you start the business, initially you have a 2 to 5 year horizon. And after that, you keep setting goals for the next 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, so that you build a legacy for you and your children. Neolife started in 1958 in the USA, came to South Africa in 1971. East Africa, that's Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania, 1996, 97. And then the West Africa is 99, 2000. If you're a guest, this company or this business has come to your doorstep today. Now, why do people start the business? People start this business for so many varied reasons. Some start the business because they're tired and sick of their job, some because of health reasons, some because they want a good life for their families and children, some want to buy good homes, some are just sick and tired of their jobs, some to buy good cars or to go to have holiday homes. I think most people start the business because they want to make money. Initially, it could be a goal to make $200 US dollars a month. This can become much, much more than $200 US dollars a month. Some people want to start the business because they want to be physically fit and healthy. So this is you start in the business, you partner with a company with more than 60 years experience in the industry, operating in over 50 countries, and is supported by the Scientific Advisory Board. These are some of the top scientists in the world. We have 4 ranges of products. Which are these products? The first one is called the Golden Home Care products. Golden Home Care are products for cleaning your home. We have products to clean your bathroom, your kitchen, your toilet, tiles, carpets, your oven, things for cleaning your car. We've got products for farmers to make their crops have a better yield. Then we have the personal care range of products. These are things like hair shampoos, hair conditioners, hand and body lotion. Then you've got the nutrients. These are skincare products. The biggest organ in your body is your skin. Therefore, take good care of it. Then you have the health supplements. These are supplements to help our bodies to become healthier. Because what is your greatest wealth? Your greatest wealth is your health. Because when it is finished, your mission in life is finished. Now, how does this business work? This business works when you do 3 things every day. They're called 3 daily success habits. The first is we use the products. We use the products because first, we're supporting our own business. Number 2, we want the people who we're going to recommend products to know that we also believe in what to recommend. So you simply change your shopping or your buying habits. Now, because Neolife operates in over 50 countries around the world, the company has standardized the measurement of business called PV, or point value. Each product has got a point value attached to it. 100 PV or 100 point value is roughly 160 or 170 US dollars. The next thing we do is we share the business opportunity. That simply means we introduce other people to be users and promoters of the product like ourselves. If we do that, in this example, you've introduced 6 people, plus yourself is 700. You generated 700 PV. Your income is about 45 US dollars a month. I met a friend of mine over the weekend, a lovely lady from Namibia, and she told me, please, when you say dollars, don't just say dollars, say US dollars, because in Namibia, they also use dollars. Okay, this is US dollars. So if you reach a manager level, your income is about 45 US dollars. The next thing is you help the people who the people you brought in to do exactly what you do. In this example, the person on the top right corner introduced 2 people, and those 2 introduced 2. You built a 700 PV unit. You become a senior manager. Your income is about 90 US dollars a month. Then you teach all these people to do what you do. If you teach these 6 people to reach 700 PV plus yourself, you've generated 4,300 PV. Your income is about between 580 and 700 US dollars a month. That your business is now looking much better than it was at the beginning. This business starts very small and it grows with time. Okay? You don't start big. As they say, the thing that starts very big is a monster. Everything starts very small and grows with time. So is an oak tree. The other thing is not everybody is going to join your business. These people become your customers because they're not registered. They have to order products through you from the company, and you make a profit of about 20%. The third thing we do every single day is called personal development. That is, you take time to learn to become a better person. Get information about the products. You've got training, you've got support, you've got personal development. You attend conventions, for example, the one we attended over this weekend. In Nigeria, they had their sessions. In East Africa, they're going to have one in Jerusalem on the 26th of October. So we have a lot of support to help you grow your business. If you want to be more successful, help somebody else become successful. If you help one more person become a success, you become a software director. If you help 3 people become directors, your income reaches, you become a Ruby director and your income is about 2,000 US dollars a month. If you help 6 people become directors, your income reaches about 5,000 US dollars a month. So at this juncture, I want to invite a very dear friend of ours. He's one of the really leading examples in Kenya on what this business can actually do. Eric, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yes, Eric, I'm very excited to share this platform with you. Whenever I hear your story, I think that this business is a business that gives hope to everybody who is serious about life. So, Eric, take it away.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Eric Ochieng Owino. I am married, blessed with a good number of kids, and my journey with the Neolife business started over 10 years ago. I was about 23 years back then, and I used to work somewhere as a watchman with a company called PG Security. One day, a stranger approached me wherever I was working, and he asked me a question that turned my life completely. He asked me if I was willing to make 10,000 shillings part-time. But because he didn't know the amount of money I was earning at PG Security, neither did I tell him. I chose to follow this stranger who brought me to a meeting. At the meeting, they talked about health. I wasn't sick, so I didn't pay much attention. They talked about the lifestyle. And you see, when you're broke and someone is talking of giving you a better treatment, it doesn't really add some value to you. But when they talked about the money part, I felt like God has sent this man to help me. So I didn't have money to join because they needed some small capital, but I had a dream. And the biggest dream I had back then was I used to live in a house I was paying about 1,000 Kenyan shillings. And I didn't like that environment. So I believed that if I could make the 10,000 the gentleman was talking about, I could now shift to a better house. So for that reason, I got started. I didn't start because I understood everything. I started because I was willing to be assisted so that I could understand more. So I started building my business part-time every evening, wherever after my watchman job. And in exactly 6 months, I resigned from PG Security to be doing this business full-time. At that point, Neolife was not yet paying me good money, but I resigned at a manager level. Why? I had confirmed that this business pays because they had given me a check written under my name. And that first check helped me to open my first bank account since I didn't have any, even when I was working with the PG Security. And it took me 2.5 years to get to a director level. And when I got to a director level, things changed completely in my life. And what are some of the things that I have achieved over the years? Number one, I always talk proudly about time freedom because I no longer report to someone. I report to God, myself, and my business. And that is one thing that I was missing because as a watchman, I could wake up at 4 so that I leave my house at 4:30, trek from Mathare to town for those who understand Nairobi very well, so that I could report to job at 5:45 in the evening, and you're working for 12 hours. So when I resigned from PG Security, I started enjoying that time freedom because I was now able to do my things my own way at my time. Besides the time freedom, I started seeing money. Actually, when I got to a senior manager level, I shifted from the house I was paying 1,000 shillings. I went to a house I was paying now 3,000 shillings, Kenyan shillings. And for me, that was a very big achievement. So there is money. I have seen that money grow to over 6-figure income in Neolife. And I believe that I am still going to make more and more through helping other people. Another point that I have gotten from Neolife is the personal development. And this is one thing that I really thank God for a million times, because as a watchman, we were trained to see everyone as a suspect. But when I came to Neolife, I realized that I actually have an opportunity I can share with everyone. So I started seeing everyone as a prospect. And for me, that one has really helped me, because even my attitude towards people changed. So personal development has really helped me a lot. When I got started, I didn't have a touch screen phone, but with the time, I got one. I even joined the New Life University, went through all the courses, graduated, got a certificate from all the courses. And these are some of the things that today I feel proud of, because it has equipped me towards building my business. And that is one thing I would encourage every distributor who is here. If you have a touch screen phone, please get to your back office. Get to join the Neolife University. Learn everything there. You will never struggle with product information, because everything is there for you. And another thing that I have enjoyed is lifestyle. Remember, when I came, I didn't join for lifestyle. But when I got to a director level, they started taking me to big hotels in Nairobi. And the climax of it was Windsor Golf and Country Club, where they took me together with my wife for about 5 days. The company paid everything for us. While at the Windsor, I met some great leaders from Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, and some from Uganda. And I could meet prominent people, the people I only see on television. We could share a platform, we could share a lunch hall together at the Windsor. And these are things that I never imagined I could achieve when I was working as a watchman. And they have also given me an opportunity, at least, to get outside the country. Last year, I was in Dar es Salaam. This year, on Wednesday, we are traveling back to Dar es Salaam. And these are part of the lifestyles that, if I was still a watchman, I wouldn't be talking about such today. So I have achieved much, and I want to encourage the guests who are on call. My message for the guests here today is, you don't need 20 reasons or 10 reasons to get started. Just get a reason that can bring you on board. We are going to help you grow the business as time goes by. You will understand slowly by slowly as we continue progressing in Neolife. And for the members or the distributors who just joined the other day, these are a few points I want you to take home tonight. Number one, invest in your business. And investing here, I'm talking about investment in terms of try to equip yourself with knowledge. They say knowledge is power. Read books concerning network marketing. Read books about leadership. And one of the books that I love reading most, maybe I can share with you, is this: How to Win Friends and Influence People. This is one book I would highly recommend for the distributors if you want to take your business to the next level. It's going to help you kind of change your attitude, how you think, how you talk to people, how you approach people, what to tell them whenever you meet them. So please read such books and listen to videos that are relevant for your business. And again, always put your business in prayers whenever you are praying. And that is one thing that has also helped me a lot to maintain my business. Along the way, you're going to meet some challenges. That is part of life. That is very normal. Actually, if you come to me and you are at a director level with no challenge, I would be scared of you. But I want you to take this home. Remember, the same boiling water that softens a potato, the same boiling water hardens an egg. And that is to tell you that the same reason that would make you want to quit about the business, to quit the business, it is the same reason someone is going to use to propel in business. So you just need to start seeing things positively, and with the leadership that we are going to have or to give you, I can assure you we are going to have a very strong and stable business, and you will be able to enjoy all these lifestyles that we are talking about. So for me, I want to wish you a lovely evening, and I want to really thank you for a million times for finding time to log in and to listen to us. For our East Africa sisters and brothers, I'm looking forward to see you in Dar es Salaam on this weekend, God willing. Thank you so much, Pascal, for your time. Back to you.
Eric, thank you so much for that story. You know, every time I listen to Eric's story, it makes joining the business worthwhile. Just hearing one more story of a life changed, it makes every challenge that you've gone through in the business worthwhile. Eric, thank you so much for being such an example of leadership and growth in the business in Kenya and in East Africa. Those of you who are in